Asked me to come sit in and talk about the buyer's estimated closing cost worksheet. This is the one basically you guys will fill out with the contract, and typically you guys will get something that looks like this from the lender. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when they changed the look and made the uniform, the good faith estimate uniform from everybody, I think it messed everybody up. I think it's extremely difficult to read. So we'll kind of go over it, and really a way to kind of bypass it too, to get your information. Okay?
Well, bypass it because we don't have this when filling this up.
If you do not, then yeah, that's even more difficult.
Yeah, we don't have this.
Well, a lot of times I'll provide
If you ask,
an estimate if I'm asked,
okay.
if it's needed with the pre-approval letter or something like that. Okay, so we can work it both ways. It really doesn't matter because I don't think there's really a lot of good information on the good faith estimate you're going to get that you're going to be able to transfer over. Okay, so I was just, real quick, we'll go over the good faith estimate, then we'll just kind of skip by it. Okay. When looking at the good faith estimate, it's really, the first page is really just a form that you're going to look at that's going to make sure there's nothing tricky with the loan. Okay, you see the 4 check marks, yes or no, at the bottom, or the 5 check marks. This will typically say no unless it's an arm, a balloon, there's something unusual with the loan. But once again, that really has nothing to do with filling out the buyer's estimated closing cost worksheet. Right. So really we're going to concentrate on page 2, so go ahead and turn to page 2 of the good faith estimate. Now on page 2 of the good faith estimate, the top box, origination charges. Okay? Origination charges, according to RESPA, are everything incorporated with the loan to originate the loan. That's underwriting, processing, doc prep, okay, discount points, really anything you're going to pay to originate the loan is not a third-party service. Okay? Now, on your buyer's estimated closing cost worksheet, you're not going to know by looking at this what to transfer over to this form. Okay? Because everything is grouped together when you put it under line 11 on the buyer's estimated closing cost worksheet. Okay? So it's really difficult to try and take whatever's on the good faith estimate and transfer it to this. So if you have it or don't have it, it really doesn't matter, because I think it's extremely difficult to do so.
Now, what would you say was in that lump sum? Underwriting, doc prep. You said something after.
Like a loan closing fee. Okay, if you're looking at your buyer's estimated expense worksheet, the loan closing fee, the origination fee, discount fee, underwriter fee, document preparation, and tax service. Okay, those are all lender fees, and they're considered origination fees. Okay?
So that in number 1 we have 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, and 18.
Yep.
Run through those numbers.
And I actually highlighted them too. It's 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, and 18. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't
see
where
okay.
they were highlighted. I apologize.
Oh no, I did not highlight them for you.
Okay.
You're looking at, look at your buyer's estimated closing cost worksheet. Those numbers. Okay.
Gotcha.
Now the fees that are third-party fees, you're going to see on the good faith estimate under section 3, required services that we select. Okay. And those you're going to be able to basically transfer right over onto your form. Those are pretty straightforward. Appraisal, credit report, flood certification. Okay, and actually the tax service fee should not be in there because that's part of the top part. Sorry about that.
You said the top part. Oh, that's
yeah.
Okay. It's 14,
13, 19.
And this, what I'm going over now is, once again, if you do have the good faith estimate, and you're trying to take this information and transfer it over to here.
Right.
Okay. Now, I think for the purposes of this, for the initial line, you can get away with doing what's done here, which is grouping in all the origination fees and just putting them on line 11, okay, and leaving the other lines blank, okay, just for the purposes of, because those fees are totaled, even though they're not
Okay, so you're saying take
itemized.
this figure
Yes.
and just...
Go ahead and take the figure on line A, and you can go ahead and put that on line 11.
Okay, what if I don't have this?
Then we'll all go into that too
Okay,
in a
okay.
second. Yeah, I mean that's, right now I'm just trying to go over, if you do have this, you're trying to get the
Got
fees
it.
correct. Okay?
1A, does he mean line 1?
No,
I'm
11.
confused.
I'm sorry, yeah,
A.
and this is the
Oh,
good
there.
faith
I
estimate.
didn't
Yeah,
see
line
that.
A.
All right, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And
Title service, and then box 4, where it says, on the good faith estimate, where it says title service charges and lender title insurance. Okay? Those are going to be your title fees.
owner's title insurance is it's what?
Now, line 4,
Line 4
yes,
Okay.
where it says title services and lender title insurance,
is
is going to be your title fees for your closing costs.
okay.
Okay? And let's see.
So 23?
So 23, 24, okay? Those are the two basic, that's your title insurance and your title company closing fee. Okay? And once again, the good faith estimate does not itemize, it totals. Okay, so you're going to have to, break that up however you'd like. Okay? The next box, the owner's title insurance. This is in this market, the owner's title insurance is always paid by the seller. Okay? But because it is considered a borrower's fee, we've got to disclose that. So what I'm going to have you do on the owner's title insurance is really just ignore it. You're not going to have to transfer that number over to your buyer's estimated expense worksheet. Okay? The owner's title policy is always paid by the seller in this market.
But you said, forgive me.
That's okay.
You said it's always paid by the seller, but it's considered what?
It is considered according to RESPA, it's considered a buyer's,
Okay,
borrower's fee. Okay, so we've got to disclose it.
I gotcha. But considered,
Right.
is that something that's because this market does it that way, or is
Yes.
it,
I mean, I guess.
that's unique to this market
Yes,
or
understand.
specific
I guess
markets?
nationally, it's not always a fee that's passed along that the seller covers. Okay, but in this market, it always is. The seller always covers their portion of the title insurance, and the buyer covers the lender's policy. Okay.
So is that, if it's considered a buyer's expense, can they deduct that on their taxes?
No, because it's not. There's certain fees that can be deducted, but that's a third-party fee that's not going to be
Third party.
deducted. Okay, then moving down to box 6.
Mm-hmm.
Another couple fees. I put the Weichert transaction fee in there. Okay, and the Weichert transaction fee is going to go over into line 27. Okay, broker's commission. Okay, and there's also going to be pest inspection or any other inspections you may do. Okay, that you're going to go ahead and put over into lines 29, 30, 31, and 32.
And those would come from that section also.
Yes.
Let's see.
Are you guys lost? I'm sorry. Did I?
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
would think that Weichert would be under other.
Other commission.
I asked, and I was unsure about that, so I asked Corey, and he said under the broker's commission.
Okay,
So
so
you
I
can
think it's a
add that?
fixed
do you
fee.
add that to the commission?
To the 3%?
That's something you'll probably have to ask Corey about.
I say I always put it under.
Other.
Okay, well, he
They
said
always
put it
do
under
that.
the broker's commission. That's what I'm.
Okay.
Oh, because it's on the buyer's side, not the seller's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Sellers, buyer's not paying the commission.
So there's no
Oh,
3%
that's
or anything
true.
like that.
There's no
It is
3% on the
That
buyer's
makes
right.
sense.
So that's their only fee charged by
That's
White,
their only
right?
commission
Now,
that
Yes.
they're paying.
if you charged a marketing fee, like if you charged a marketing